Okay, so you are not a bad mom. If you feel like you're a bad mom, I'm here to tell you you're not a bad mom. You are just trying to lead a moment that you have no script for and you haven't been trained for. So if you're stuck in yelling loops and you need some help in those moments where you are yelling and you need that calm, fair response, this is for you. So I want to take you to my Stop Yelling Consequence Generator. It is an app meant just for this. It's helping you handle the moment like you're royalty so that you can stop the yelling loops and you can build respect and rapport and have follow through. So all you have to do to use this is just to tell what happened. What did you say? What did you, and it's going to tell you what to say, what to do, and what standard that you're training in the moment and help you make a choice, right? You also get like three family standards if you're not even sure what they are. You get quick access. So if you know it's always the morning or always the screens or always homework, you can start from right here. You're going to get three fair consequences. So you're going to know exactly what punishment should fit the crime. So you're not worrying and concerned about that. You're going to understand how to follow through and you're going to have absolutely no guilt trips because you are going to do this in a way that aligns with you. And that's what this is for. You also get a 10-second script, a repair script. You'll be able to save this as your family standard so that you don't have to memorize it. You can pull it up again and again and again. I also give you access to my Mom Leadership Lab, and that is the place for those of you that choose to step up and be leaders, that you get to do it, and you get to understand why timeouts don't work and how to build consequences that build leaders and help shape the human beings into responsible adults. And then I also created our family standards so that you can choose what's right for you. But let's get right into it here. So here's the handle the moment, right? You're going to handle the moment and handle the moment is going to be, you're going to choose the age of the child. You're going to choose the age of the child and you're going to say, where are you? Are you at home, at the store? Is it another place? Say other, and you're going to hit continue. What did they do? Were they not listening to you? Were they fighting? Were they avoiding something? Were they lying? Right? What was happening in that other situation? So let's pick one that's hard to navigate. Let's pick lying. And then you're going to pick, why is lying to you? Why is that so important to you? Like, what is the thing that you want them to understand about lying and why they shouldn't lie? And for me, I would pick responsibility because they need to own their actions and they need to own the consequences of their actions. And so lying is them trying to avoid that. And then you're going to hit continue. Then you're going to put in some context, right? Did you already warn them? Or is it a situation where they're not really acting like themselves because some other factor is in? And I'm going to say, look, I've already talked to them about this and they keep doing it. And then you're going to generate your scripts. Boom, 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 boom. And now you have it. So for your 7-year-old who is lying or hiding the truth to you, here's where you are, right? The enemy story, right, is so remember, you may not have known this yet, but in some of my other trainings, we talk about your child is not the enemy. It's the story that's the enemy. And the story that's the enemy that is here is if I lie well enough, I won't get in trouble. And what makes the win in this situation, you win when honesty is rewarded, even when it was hard for them to tell you the truth. So when you train that and you see they told me the truth when it was hard, that's the win. And that you're actually training responsibility. So here's what to say next. You get a quick script, right? It depends. I mean, you may have longer, you may have shorter. You just tell them, I just need the truth. And I know that's not the truth. So let's do that again. And if they argue, then you can put it into context and say, the truth matters more than avoiding trouble, right? Put the highlight on the thing that you're training, which is responsibility. And if you have more time, you can get a full script. Now, you can't say in this family we tell the truth if they know that you lie. I know, fingers all back at your face, right? So you have to model this behavior first. And in that means, even in this moment, if they know that you didn't, then confess. And tell them that's why you know it's important. Because when you didn't follow this family rule, you had a consequence. And that's why you don't want them to have the same problem. Be that transparent with them. Show them that this is a living, breathing thing, okay? But here's the script. You know, the lie is always worse than the truth, because it is. And tell them, let's try again. And then ask, what happened? And let them know that you're giving them a chance to make it right. And then we have the repair and restart script, because that was a moment, and that moment is in the past. And we want them to know that you both can move forward from the moment stronger and build that rapport and that relationship with your kids. So say, I'm sorry. I'm not angry at you. I'm disappointed in your choice to not tell me the truth. But I'm here and I really want to know what happened so that we can make better choices. And if they're still arguing or they're still resisting, just let them know, I know that you're scared. But being truthful and honest is the way through this. We're not going around it. Okay, that's the repair script. And you see, I modified it to be more like something that I would say, and you can completely do that with them. This is the framework for you in that moment. And then here's some consequence. You got your fair consequence options, right? It's gonna restate the behavior. It's gonna include a way for them to earn back your trust or to earn your trust. And you're gonna put some time on it so that it's not a forever thing, and they know you're willing to let it go and let it be in the past. And so here are some options that you can do. The first time, right? You give them a chance to tell the truth right now and then figure out the rest together. You have a follow-through script right here for you so that you can follow through on the consequence. And if this is what you want your family standard to be, you can save it as your family standard, right? Then you can build trust. Same thing. You get the earn back, you get the follow-through script, you can save it. So you got everything you need here to be that without having to worry about thinking of it or wondering what's right. And then that's it at your fingertips. You can print it or you can come back and hit refresh and start over with a different situation, because God knows we always got something, right? But that's not even what else. Over here, I defined some things for you because I find that making sure that we're all on the same page and having a simple way to describe standards and consequences also makes it easier for your children or your family to understand where you're going, right? So a standard is just something that you hold as a family that you do every time. And if you think about it, you have the ones that that are so embedded in what you do. Like in our family, the standard is you're always 15 minutes early, always, or you get left. Even though we weren't supposed to leave until 1 o'clock, if you weren't there at 12:45, you would get left. That's our family standard. And I'm sure you have something like that in your families too. And then the consequence is it's just a natural outcome for the thing, right? It helps you pull the emotion out of the situation. If everyone knows what the consequences are before the thing happens, it's easier to bring down the emotion and to build the rapport and to lead them through the situation, right? And then having the scripts is just having the words so it doesn't escalate into a you never, you always kind of situation. You have the words to say, and you have the repair scripts, even if maybe you weren't consistent in the past. It just gives them an opportunity to see that you're learning and growing too. But the win for all of this is one decision, one follow through, and you are not debating what's going to happen. You already know what is happening. Okay, because your standards are going to win with consistency. So you have that chance to start right there and to define that. And over here, oops, why? That's not working. I got to fix that. But if we go back, well, let's go forward. Right, and then this is the dashboard. It has everything that you need, but we also have a family standards playbook. Like when you save your standards, they're all going to be in this spot. We also have a script vault. We've got some starter scripts for you if you need something and you're like, I just did something right now. Good. And it goes into like 10 seconds of repair if they're pushing back, and then your follow through script. Also a place for you to share scripts with your spouse and your co-parent so that you are saying the same things even if you're not together, so that your kids don't see an opportunity to push and wedge things. So you are both consistent and you are presenting a solid front line. And then even a place for you to like take the family standards that you define and print them out and put them in a place where everyone in the family can see, so that everyone can be held accountable to the family standard. And if your child finds you not meeting the standards, you don't get to push back. You go straight into repair and say, you're right. I didn't do that. and then they repair and build that rapport. And I also, uh, like I said, I put in the guidance for you. So this is meant to give you the relief. I know when I'm talking to a lot of parents and they ask me what I do at the karate school, how do you get the kids to do this? This is the framework that I use. But you don't have to learn it. It doesn't have to be hard. You just have to put in the moment that you're in. Throw up in the app. It's going to give you what you need. And it's you can use the whole thing. 7 days, get what you need, print it out, and be done with it. But if you feel like it's a tool you're going to go back to again and again and again, you can come right up here. You can come right up here and just purchase it. It's yours forever because kids grow, our relationship grows, and we need to be able to grow with them. And if you think that you know someone that this can help, please share it, tell them about it. Help empower the moms to be the leaders that our kids need to lead them through the moment that we're in so that we can equip the leaders and change what we're seeing in the world. That's what I'm about. Until the next video.